Hey everybody, welcome to Mortgage Today for Wednesday, December 27th, 2023, and oh, what a day it was. UMBS were in the green early. 6.0 coupon was up 11 basis points, 5.5 was up 22 basis points in the first hour of trading. U.S. equity futures were steady with an all-time high this year, firmly in sight amid optimism that the Federal Reserve is getting close to cutting interest rates. The S&P benchmark is heading for a 7-week winning streak and closed on Tuesday with 0.5% of the record high reached early last year. Bets are that the Fed could start cutting rates as soon as March have pushed U.S. stocks to levels that some technical analysts consider overbought. I would agree with that. I don't see cuts coming in March. Housing affordability probably bottomed this year, according to data from Redfin. Only 16% of listings were affordable for the typical household, down from 40% pre-pandemic. On many of the recent days with a similar amount of movement in the bond market, there was a logical correlation between the underlying data, events, news, and the market movement. For instance, friendly data or friendly Fed comments push rates lower in a way that generally made sense. Today is quite different than that, though. We have an 11 basis point rally in 10-year yields to the lowest levels in months with no obvious catalyst. One could argue the bonds are simply following the medium-term trend, but that's kind of a lousy justification. Best bet is keep the late December thesis in focus. Specifically, we should always expect to see random volatility with bigger than normal movement in the second half of December. The real surprise that it had to wait this long to see it. So at the end of the day, that 5.5 was up 39 basis points, the 6% was up 30 basis points, and the 6.5 was up 23 basis points. That 10-year is coming in at 3.805. So with the 6% at 101.8, that is putting us up here. It's dragging those averages up towards it, but we have a very thicket of Fibonacci lines right here, and we're right in the middle of those, so hopefully that will provide some stability for the bonds.